And recording. What's up, everybody? Jdawg here, and right now we're doing a little bit of a new kind of video because I want to upload on YouTube more. And this is sort of a tier list of Pokemon typing, just pretty much saying my favorites from each generation. So if you don't know me, I love Gen 4, it's what introduced me to Pokemon, and we're gonna get started with that. So starting Generation 1, normal types, like, it's gotta be Snorlax. Snorlax is the GOAT. And fire type. Like, I don't want to just pick Charizard because, Charizard's awesome. But honestly, there's really no one else on this list that, like, intrigues me. I mean, Arcanine is cool. Arcanine is really cool. But I'll go with Charizard. Water typing. I'm going to try my best not to just, like, pick all the starters, too. I'll try to be better than that. Did you know that if a port... Never mind. We're not getting in that. We're not getting into that. Okay, so honestly, Poliwrath or Slowbro. I mean, there's also Gyarados. Yeah, I mean, let's go with Gyarados. Gyarados is a safe bet. Like, I just don't want to make it the same as what everyone else has, but that's kind of what it's going to be for Gen 1. Grass types. Honestly, out of all the grass types, I really like Oddish. It's just a cute little guy. Electric type, I mean, let's just go with Pikachu to keep it safe. I wanted to pick Raichu, but I could pick Raichu later for something else. Ice types. Go with Lapras. Lapras is a solid one. Ash had it in the anime, and it was great. Fighting type. Now I could bring in Poliwrath. I mean, like, Machamp is cool, but I just like Poliwrath better. And poison type. That's a lot of poison types. So, I mean, let's make it easy, because, it's actually good. Let's go with, Nidoking. Nidoking is like, it's super powerful, it's super cool. Then ground types, obviously Sandslash, and flying. Flying types. This is actually difficult. There's a lot of good flying types, but if I really had to pick, I'm gonna go with Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto's really... I liked Pidgeotto more in the anime before it became a Pidgeot, then Ash didn't use it as much, because at that point he had Charizard. So, Psychic... Alakazam. The only problem with, like, Alakazam, Machamp, and, like, those is that you had to trade it to evolve, so if you didn't have any friends like me growing up who also played Pokemon, you were kind of stuck. I mean, I had my brothers, but still. Scyther, obviously best bug. Rock types. I really like Kabutops. That one is... let's go with Kabutops. Ghost, Gengar, Dragon, Dragonite, Dark. I guess missing now? Is there really no Dark types in Gen 1? Even later on? Steel. I like Magnemite more than Magneton. Magneton, yeah. I almost said Magnezone. That's something else. And Fairy typing. Jigglypuff. Good starter. I mean, we gotta go with Charmander. It's pretty easy that way. Gimmick form. Now this one's a little more tricky. That's. I mean, like, Mega Gengar is cool. Both Mewtwo's are good. Charizard X, like, that's what made me buy Pokemon X and not Pokemon Y, so we'll just go with that. And Legendary, Mewtwo, favorite out of all of them. Mega Charizard. Well, I'll go with regular Charizard. Alright. I think this is a pretty solid start to it. So, Gen 2. Normal type. Noctowl was cool. It's a tie between Miltank and Ursaring. Actually, let's be in the middle and go with Teddiursa. Teddiursa is really cute. Then Fire, Entei. It's really... I just have to go with Entei. So Water type. I love Totodile. You know, let's just go ahead and put Totodile as favorite starter. So that way I can put Wooper in favorite water type. If you know, I'm very much a water type trainer. You'll see later on, like for starters, anyways. Grass. I guess Celebi. I like the Chikorita line, but I mean I went with Chikorita when I played Soul Silver. I never actually finished that. I never finished Gen 2 or Gen 5. I never finished either of those games. So if they come out for Switch, I'll definitely play that. Maybe on stream too. Right, Electric. I like Ampharos. Well, yeah, let's go with Ampharos. Although Lantern is good because it's water electric, but this is purely by what I like, not by their viability in battle. Ice. Let's go with... Yeah, let's go with Sneasel. I like Sneasel. Weavile's alright. Fighting type, Heracross, Poison. Let's go with Crobat. I like Crobat. Ground type. I mean, Gligar is cool, but like Steelix is a little overrated. I think Donphan's just right. Donphan's pretty good. Right, flying. Let's go Skarmory. I think Skarmory's like very yeah, Skarmory's pretty good. Psychic. Huh. Man, do we go with Slowking or... Let's go with Slowking. I mean, choosing one of the unknowns would be funny, but nah. Right, bug type. I don't want to go with Heracross again. Like, I don't want too many repeats, so let's go with Scizor. Rock type. Tyranitar. Ghost. Really? Oh, there's Magus? Dragon. Seadra, I guess? Kingdra, actually. No, Seadra's the one before it. Dark type. Umbreon. Steel. I guess... Scizor again. I know I just send in repeats, but I just like it more. Fairy type. Let's go with the Azumarill. Gimmick form. There's not a lot to choose from. Mega Heracross is really silly. So, Mega Houndoom is good. Let's go with Mega Houndoom. Legendary. Lugia. Because I went with Soul Silver when I got Soul Silver. That's English. Favorite out of all of these? Heracross. Easy. Alright, Generation 3. Normal type for Generation 3. I mean, Slacking. I like Slacking, but Cast Form is actually really cool for its weather thing, but that's only in specific instances. I mean, you could actually kind of predict the weather with a cast form, so let's go with cast form. Fire. That. Yeah, and people... Well, yeah, that's not as many. So, Blaziken. Water types, this might actually be a little difficult. Like Ludicolo, Wailord. Like, if I could choose which one I would want, Like, that's one of the things also with this is if I could actually have these Pokemon, which one would I want? Which one would I have? So I'm thinking about that in terms of like viability. So I think Ludicolo, honestly. Ludicolo helped me become a little more extroverted when I'm at parties, just dancing around with the guy. Grass types, Breloom. Like, grass and fighting, it's a good combo. Electric types, Manark, that's pretty easy. Ice type, let's go. Let's go feel like he's a round boy. Fighting. I honestly think Breloom should have gotten a Mega Evolution. I think that would have been awesome if Breloom had one. I also had like a Medicham toy when I was a kid. Nostalgia set. Well, what are psychics? Oh yeah, we have more psychics, so we'll put it in fighting. Poison type. I had a Roserade in my Shining Pearl playthrough, and it really helped. So we'll go with Roselia. Ground type. What? Okay, yeah, we can go with Flygon. Flygon is super underrated. I would argue that Flygon should have been the pseudo legendary and not Metagross. But that's just me. Flying type. I like Altaria. We'll go with Altaria more. And Swallow. Psychic. Well, what do we have for steel types? Okay, yeah, we gotta go with Metagross here. It's tough because I really like Deoxys. Like the different forms it can have. It's like Gardevoir, obviously, but yeah, we're going with Metagross. Bug. Yeah, we'll go with this one. I can't remember this one's name. I know there's gonna be people in the comments like, oh, it's this. He's the best fossil Pokemon. Rada. Rock types. Regirock. Easy. Ghost. I like Dusknoir the best, so we'll go Sableye. Dragon. Rayquaza. I say Rayquaza. How do you guys pronounce it? Let me know in the comments. Dark type. Absol. Easy. Steel. Aggron. Fairy. I think we could put Gardevoir and Fairy. Starter. I mean, I heard you like Mudkips. So gimmick form. This is tough. If we're talking specifically this generation, it's a tie between Mega Swampert, Mega Metagross, and Mega Rayquaza. But I had a Mega Marsh. I keep saying Marshtomp. This one before this. Mega Swampert in my playthrough of Gen 3 remake, so we'll go with him. Okay, legendary. Rayquaza again. Like it's Shenron. It's essentially just Shenron. My favorite out of all of them. Flygon. Flygon is my favorite. Gen 4, this is what I grew up with, so this might actually be a little harder. Or easier. Let's see. Favorite normal type? I mean, like there's Bidoof, obviously. It was the easy HM slave. Like I just said, it's going to be difficult. So let's go with... Let's go... Bidoof is an easy answer. Fire type. Infernape. Now, the Piplup line is my favorite line of Pokemon ever, and Empoleon is my boy. So we're obviously going with Empoleon. It's super easy. The only water steel type ever. And grass. Grass will go with Roserade. Because Roserade helped me a lot. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Roserade. Electric type. Luxray. Easy. Ice types. This is... This ice type is interesting. Like, Abomasnow is great, but you put it up against a fire type, it's washed. So let's go with let's go with Mamoswine. Mamoswine is a good answer. Fighting Lucario, easy. It had a whole movie dedicated to it. I think it was the first Pokemon that had a movie dedicated to it that wasn't a legendary. I could be wrong. There's Poison, Drapion. Dude, Drapion was such a cool looking Pokemon. I'm honestly surprised it lost its bug type though. I always thought it was bug poison. No. Ground type. That's tricky. I love Gliscor. But like Garchomp was cool too, but I don't know about dragons, so we'll come back to this. We'll come back to ground type. Flying type, Staraptor, easy. Psychic type. Honestly, I want to go with Gallade. Gallade is the coolest looking one, and like, it has a Mega Evolution too, so Gallade. Bug type. Whip. Rock. I had Pokemon Pearl growing up, so Bastiodon. Which is, yeah, so Ghost. Do I go with Spiritomb or... I said I like Dusknoir more. Spiritomb is also good. I'll go with Dusknoir for now. Dragon type. See, this is interesting. Do I pick Garchomp here? Ironhide, thanks for joining. Yeah, Pokemon ranking. This is fun. Honestly, we'll go with Garchomp. Garchomp. Go back here. Put in Gliscor. Dark type. I love Darkrai though. Darkrai, like in Pokemon Revolution, if you guys remember that game for the Wii, I would only use that Pokemon, use it to make people fall asleep, and then use Dream Eater. Just use that, and it always worked. I haven't seen Pokemon since Gen 4. Started watching since Gen 1. I mean, you're missing out. Like, post Gen 4, there's a lot of good stuff. It isn't consistently like getting better after each one. Like sometimes there's some bad stuff, but a lot of it gets better. I never really used Spiritomb though, so we'll go with Darkrai. Steel type. Did I ever use a Magnezone? I do in Pokemon Go, but let's go with Dialga. It's pretty, just a safe bet. Fairy type, Togekiss. Starter, Piplup, easy. Gimmick form. Now, I like Mega Garchomp. I mean, like, what were they thinking with Mega Lopunny? Like, that, they are clearly wearing ripped leggings. What were you thinking? So, like, it's a tie between Garchomp and Mega Lucario. I mean, I use Mega Lucario more, so we'll go with that one. For Legendary, we'll go with, it's gotta be Palkia. Like, again, or Palkia, whichever one you choose. Again, Gen 4, Pokemon Pearl is my first Pokemon game. Pokemon Palkia. My favorite out of all of them, Empoleon. Now, Gen 5, like I said, I never finished Generation 2 or Generation 5, so if they, like, re-release that or just re-add it to, like, the Nintendo shop, I definitely want to start playing those. I have a 3DS, too, and I may or may not have done some stuff to the 3DS. That sounds wrong. You know, I did some to it. You know, I can't say. I plead the fifth. So, Gen 5. Uh, this is hard because a lot of these Pokemon are really mid. Yeah, I'm hoping they remake it on the Switch too. Oh, that's a weird place to have chat. I'll put you there for now. I'll move it around in a second for when I switch games. So, yeah. Okay, so back here. Oh, we'll go with Stoutland. Because the Sun and Moon anime had a really emotional episode. With like Stoutland and Ash's Litten. So, fire type. I mean, Victini is good. Again, I'm thinking of Pokemon I would have on my team. Like, that's how I think of this. Like, if I were a Pokemon trainer, each generation, what would I want on my team? I'm going to pick Chandelure for my Ghost, so we'll go with Darmanitan. It's a good one. This water. Honestly, I like Duat more than I like Samurott. Like, I don't like that it went on. It's kind of like the opposite of a lot of the Pokemon where they go up on their hind legs. I kind of wish this one stayed on its hind legs. It's a little weird. Grass. I mean, Amoonguss. Nah. I like Leavanny. Leavanny's pretty solid. Electric type. Glycopod. Right, that's Glycopod? I don't remember. I'm touching my beard a lot. Yeah, I think this is like a good example of like not great. That a lot of people complain about with Gen 5 is like they're running out of ideas. We'll go with Beartic though. Beartic's solid. Fighting. Okay. I'm actually going to go with Girder because I used Girder on my Pokemon Shield playthrough. So we'll go with Girder. Poison. Amoonguss. Ground. Crocodile. Easy. Flying. I guess I want to say. Let's go Braviary. That's Psychic. We'll go with Victini for Psychic. Bug. Bro, these two are a pain in the butt to evolve in any kind of game. We'll go Volcarona. Rock. It's Gigalith, I think? Yeah, Gigalith. It has a really cool shiny form, too. So, click, click. That's a cool shiny. So, Ghost. Ghost. Chandelure. Dragon. It's gotta be Haxorus. Like, it's super powerful. Its shiny is badass. Dark type. Zoroark. Zoroark had an awesome movie that was tied to it. Steel. Then we can go with Bisharp. Excadrill is cool, but I like these ones more. So Fairy type. These things are annoying, so I'm going with this one. Cottony, I think. There's Starter. Going back to Duat. I think Duat is honestly like the best like middle stage. Back 2016. Yeah, the Sun and Moon anime aired on Disney XD. It was really crazy. But I think it was just the Sun and Moon anime. They didn't add Journeys to that. That one was on Netflix. Gimmick Form, Mega Adano, or Trash Pile. Legendary. Zekrom and Reshiram are cool, but I like Zekrom. Zekrom's cool. Favorite out of all of them. Ooh. This is actually tough. So, it's either Duhot or Chandelure. Well, Chandelure. Alright, Gen 6. This is my second favorite generation. Not because of the games, but because of the anime as well. Like, the anime is S tier. The games are A tier. Because they're a little easy. Because you get like 2 starters. You get Kalos starters, and then you also get Kanto starters with a Mega Evolution on top of that. So, like, if you had both of those, you had a pretty good team. So, yeah. Normal types. I'm not going to count the Mega I might count the Mega Evolutions. I don't know. I never used any of these, though. I guess Pyroar. I guess this is Pyroar. Fire type, easy, Talonflame, favorite regional bird. Like, I have a personal list. Actually, well, since so when they come up, I'll add them. Like, this right here, the corner, is my personal team. If I was a trainer, these would be my 6. For Greninja, easy. Ash Greninja was so cool. I had a Greninja myself. Yeah, Ash Greninja. Greninja is S tier. Grass types. I used Go-Goat in my Scarlet and Violet playthrough. But Trevenant is also good. But I'm going to go with Go-Goat. He's a goat. Electric. I'm not going to count the Pikachus, so I guess Heliolisk. Dedenne is cute, but I don't see myself using a Dedenne. Ice type. Avalugg. Fighting. Halucha. Definitely Halucha. Poison type. I don't remember what this one is called. But I'll go with this one. Ground. Man, they had no ground types. Just one ground type. That's crazy. So, we'll go with Zygarde, because I remember just finding that once in the cave with Pokemon X. I was like, what is this thing? Flying. Flying is interesting. I already chose. Is this supposed to be Mega Salamence? Why does it have its legs? We'll go with Fledgling. Psychic. Malamar was super creepy, so we'll go with Inkay. It's a lot easier. Bug. Wow, they really did not have a good selection of ground or bug types in Gen 6. So I guess Vivian. Which Vivian do I like the most? I like this one the most. Rock type. Tyrantrum. It's a dragon rock dinosaur. Ghost. Aegislash. Well, what do we have for Steel? Well, let's go with... We can put Trevenant here. And then put Aegislash and Steel. Dragon. Goodra was cool. But Noivern was cooler, in my opinion. Dark type. I want to go with Greninja again, but we'll go with Pangrowth. Wait, hold. Oh yeah, because I easily went with Hawlucha. Never mind. Alright, fairy type, Sylveon. Like, when you think fairy, you think Sylveon. Starter, Greninja. Gimmick form. You know what's actually crazy? I already looked through this list. Because I Am Wildcat already did a video. Well, he did his Twitch stream. Then I decided to do it after he finished. Ash Greninja is not on this list. Because it wasn't introduced in Gen 6, I guess. But it's also not in its gimmick form list. It's only in the water types. Which is really weird. So, I mean, I guess it gets me a chance to use another one. My favorite gimmick form in this game was Charizard X. Like, I remember I was on the grass-type gym leader, evolving my Charmeleon into a Charizard, and it evolved right before the final gym leader, so I could use Mega Evolution for it. So, favorite legendary. This one I can bring in Mega Rayquaza. And favorite, Greninja. Alright, Gen 7, Sun and Moon. I didn't buy Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon. I just got the basic game. Normal. I think Stuffle's cute. We'll go with Stuffle. Fire. Alola Marowak. Water. This one I could put in Ash Greninja, because I would have picked it for gimmick form if it wasn't. Grass, Rowlet, Electric, Alolan Raichu. So now that he's there, put him in my team. And Ice. I like Alolan Sandslash more than Alolan Ninetales, though it is cool. Fighting. We could put in Beware. But also, I don't remember this one. I don't remember. This is where I start losing. Like, Gen 6 and 7 beyond is when I start losing names. Yeah, well... We might change it. We might change it a bit. Poison. Naganadel. With Naganadel. This one. Ground type. I'm gonna go with Dugtrio because I really like that fact that it grows hair. Flying type. Toucannon. Psychic. I don't want to pick Alolan Raichu again, but I love the fact that it becomes a psychic type. So yeah, we'll go with that. And yeah, Bug. I like Golisopod. Golisopod a little bit more than Vigavolt. Rock type. Now, which Lycanroc form do I choose? Call me edgy, but I like the Night form better. Ghost type. Let's go with Decidueye. I might choose Mimikyu for Fairy. Dragon. Not a great selection of dragon types either. I never used the pseudo legendary for Gen 7. I don't even remember their names. So let's go with Alolan Exeggutor, because I'm pretty sure I used one of those in my playthrough. Dark type. The Incineroar. Incineroar's cool. Steel type. Melmetal. Fairy type. Now we can bring in Mimikyu for Fairy type. Starter. I used a Rowlet. Let's go with Rowlet. Gimmick form. Alolan Raichu. Legendary. I think they did good on the legendaries, though. I'd say Tapu Koko because like it's super influential in the anime and the game itself. So, but favorite is Alolan Raichu. Right, Sword and Shield, Gen 8. This is awkward. There we go. Do I want to count the Hisuian forms? I mean, they were introduced in this generation, so let's do that. Favorite normal type, though. We gotta go with the sheep. Fire. Fire, we can go with Hisuian. I almost said Rowlet. Growlithe? Growlithe, yeah. He's a cute little guy. Water type. I'm gonna go with Hisuian Samurott. It was, like, that was really cool. Because I used Oshawott in my Arceus playthrough. Grass. And I used Rillaboom for my Shield playthrough. Electric type. Bolthound. Ice type. Snum. Snum. Fighting. So I got the legendary, but I really like Surfetch'd because of the anime. So we'll go Surfetch'd. Poison. I don't remember its name. I'm just gonna give it a name. Havoc. It looks like a Havoc. Ground. We'll go with this. Flying. Gosh, I don't remember their names. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. But yeah, I called this one John Crow. So yeah, Corviknight. That's what it is. Psychic. I don't know. I get psychics. I like the Galarian Articuno. So bug type. That one, the Scyther variant. Rock type. Dreadnought. Ghost. Hisuian Zoroark. Pretty easy. Its shiny form is awesome. Dragon. Dracovish because of the anime. Dark type. I used the Fox in my playthrough, but Obstagoon is a lot cooler. Steel type. I didn't know. Huh. Now let me change my camera a bit to compensate. Thank you for the posture check. Thank you for the hydrate. How's it going? It's going good. I'd say this is a pretty solid list. Like, what do you think of the list so far? Okay, so let's go with the legendary for shield, just to be safe. Fairy type. Like this one because it reminds me of Green Goblin. Favorite starter. Hey, Gookie. A little monkey man. Gimmick form. So this is where we get Dynamax and Gigantamax. It's so weird. You don't... It's only for this region. The only one that's really speaking to me is Hisuian Samurott. That's the only one that's speaking to me right now. Favorite legendary. Galarian Moltres. Like, I think that one looks the coolest. My favorite out of all of them. Honestly, I like Dreadnought the most. With the water rock. So yeah, we'll go with that one. Okay. Scarlet and Violet. I think those games were fun, even though it had a lot of tech issues. Like, playing is Rowlet as Gen 7 starter, more popular guy. That's fair. I didn't use Popplio in my playthrough, though. So, Gen 9. It's got to be Lechonk for that. And fire, Skeledirge. I think the Fuecoco line is the only good line in this game. Then water. I like Suicune's Paradox form. Like the water dragon, it's cool. And grass. I don't remember this one's name, but it's the only grass fire type, and I think that's awesome. So yeah, we'll go with him. Electric. Iron Hands. That's like the bird. We'll go with Iron Hands because we'll go with the bird. Ice type. We'll go. I called this one Waddles. I called this one Tubby. I don't remember their real names. Fighting type. The Primate evolution is cool. We'll go with that one. Poison. Now, do I pick Clodsire twice? Well, what do we have for ground? Yeah, we're picking. Let's just pick. I'll pick this one because of the poison typing. I'll pick this one for the ground typing. Flying. Go back to the bird. Psychic type. Oof. Not a lot of great psychic type options. Let's go with this one. Bug. Oof. I guess Paradox, Volcarona. Rock type. Yeesh. I guess Cloth. What's his name? Cloth. And Ghost type. Jdawg. Dragon. Suicune variant again. Dark type. Go with Roaring Moon. Steel. Do I want to go with Tinkaton or the Bisharp evolution? King's Gambit. It's a lot funnier with the memes. It's a lot cooler. So fairy typing. Then we can add Tinkaton. Starter, Fuecoco, gimmick form, Wooper, legendary. We'll go with Scarlet variant. Favorite out of all of them. Oh man, is it Clodsire or Skeledirge? Or well, no, Clodsire or Fuecoco? He's still a little guy. Okay, thinking as if I was a Pokemon trainer. If I had Clodsire, I'd probably get poisoned a lot by hugging it. But if I got Fuecoco, it would probably burn me or bite my head. But I could take a nap on Clodsire. Okay, so this is the main list. So now, after that, we gotta pick the favorites for each column. So normal, we'll go with Snorlax. Actually, I think, yeah. We'll finish this team up first. So Garchomp and then Ice Boy. Fire type. This is actually kind of tough. Let's up Skeledirge. Water, Empoleon, Grass, Rowlet, Electric, Alolan Raichu, Ice type, Tubby, Fighting type, Lucario, Poison, Clodsire, Ground, Flygon, Flying, Staraptor, Psychic. Well, I already got Alolan Raichu once, so let's be fair and give it to Metagross. Bug type. I like Diddle Wop. But we'll go with Scyther. Rock. Dreadnought. Ghost. Chandelure. Chandelure speaks to me the most. Then Dragon. We've got Garchomp. Easy. Dark type. Darkrai. Steel. Aegislash. And Fairy. Fairy's interesting. Let's go with... Let's go with Mimikyu. Give it a little extra love. Starter. Piplup. Favorite gimmick form. Mega Charizard X. Batman Arkham Asylum kicking my ass right now, so sorry if I'm a little quiet. That's totally fine. Like, if you guys are lurking, I really don't care. Like, if you want to lurk, that's totally fine. I love it. If you want to chat, that's fine too. Favorite legendary. Palkia. But favorite Empoleon. That is my main list. This is my team right here. I'll occasionally switch out Tailbeat for Snorlax. Favorite bird, we'll speedrun this. Fletchling, regional mammal. Bidoof, regional bug. I never used bugs. I like Kricketute, so it's evolved. Favorite pseudo-legendary. I'll give this one to Mega Garchomp. Give it a little love. Pikachu clone. Mimikyu. Favorite evolution. I like Umbreon the most. Favorite fossil. I like Dracovish's design, but I never used Dracovish. Again, we're hard. We take a break. Mental health. So I'll be yapping a ton. Okay. So yeah, we'll go with Bastiodon. Favorite regional form. Alolan Raichu. Favorite Gigantamax. That's interesting. Bug type is worst type. Yeah, bug type isn't that great. I mean, I like Pooh. But I also like Rillaboom having like a huge drum set. Favorite baby Pokemon? Riolu. Favorite box legendary? Palkia. Favorite mythical? Darkrai. Favorite Ultra Beast? Buff Boy. Favorite Paradox? Crashing Waves, I think is what it's called. Favorite type? I really like Water type the most, honestly. We'll go with Water type. Favorite ball? I like the Ultra Ball. I like the Luxury Ball. That one looks the coolest. Don't care about that. Favorite Vivian? I chose that one. Favorite Alcremie? Gigantamax. Favorite new evolution? That's interesting. Which one do I... Like, which one do I think, like, it really made this Pokemon better for having an evolution? I think this is actually one of the toughest ones. Let's go with Dusknoir. So yeah. Jdawg, what's up? Nothing much. I just finished this Pokemon tier list of all of my favorite Pokemon from each generation of each typing. So yeah. Hold on a sec, let me turn that off and turn that off real quick so I can... How do I screenshot? Yeah, it's a Pokemon list. Well, okay, I'll just keep this up for like a few extra seconds so when I edit it, I can screenshot it then. Because I do want to screenshot and put on my socials. Yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon. Yeah, I'm not done yet, but I also have to edit this. So yeah. So yeah, this is my list. Thank you all so much for watching this YouTube video. This was filmed live on my Twitch, so if you want to, just pop in and chat with me live, I'll put the link in the description, and I'll try to stay to a consistent schedule. Keep an eye out on my other socials for when I go live. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.